Hello and welcome to Soul in Balance, and in this video we will be going over Venus in Partner's first house for Synastry. Now, I have experienced this quite a few times, being the Venus and being the house person, and all I can say, it's a very feel-good aspect. I've seen a lot of astrologers say that it can be quite superficial, which I actually do not agree with. I do feel like it's more, especially if you're the Venus person, maybe the Venus person can be so blinded by, the beauty and the way that the house person presents themselves that they can overlook incompatibility and still try and maintain or go after a relationship even if it's not working. So I just feel like with this aspect, it is quite nice. I do actually feel like the Venus person is more deeply felt by this. I do feel both the house person and the Venus feel this aspect, but I do feel definitely, like what other astrologers have said also, is that probably Venus feels it more. I do definitely feel like the closer it is to the ascendant, the more intense it is. So I remember many years ago, I met a guy. I was out at a nightclub, and this guy walked into the nightclub and he was just so beautiful, and I had to talk to him, and I just had to know this guy, and I ended up seeing him for quite a while, many years actually. So it was very interesting, and there was always just this appreciation for him, and he was quite a bit of a muse for me. So I do definitely feel like when it's closer to the ascendant, it definitely is stronger, is a stronger pull towards that person. And I do, and especially from being the ascendant myself and being, the house person in this situation, I definitely felt very appreciated and very beautiful, and just very complimented for who I was as a person. I found it was just a really beautiful aspect to have as the house person. I never felt like I was ever disrespected or just wanted for my appearance. It was very much just a very beautiful appreciation and being someone's muse. And I just felt that it was a nicer thing. Like, obviously there are, times where this aspect can be a bit more of a negative, but this is going to depend on, what house your Venus is in and what aspects are making to that Venus. Like, maybe your Venus is making aspects to Pluto or to Saturn or to something, that really does exacerbate this situation. So it's really going to depend on what else is going on in the chart and who's your chart ruler and who's that person's chart ruler. So it's really going to depend on a bunch of things. But I do feel like this aspect is just a really nice complementary aspect. I do feel like the house person is very appreciated. They also see the Venus person as very beautiful, somebody that they can connect with, somebody that they feel proud to have on their arm when they go out. I think it's a vice versa with this one, because Venus is beautiful. Venus, and it's someone's first house. So, these are the things that the first house person appreciates as well. And then that's someone's Venus. So this can also inspire the first house person to beautify their life, to focus on their health, to, pay more attention to the way they look, or, how they're presenting themselves in the world. So, I think there's a lot of benefits both ways. But I do definitely feel like the house person maybe benefits more from this than the Venus person, because the Venus person just sees, this magnificent specimen, and just really appreciates what they look like, how they carry themselves, their outward energy into the world, because that's the first house. If we think about, like someone being born, they go through that birth canal, and then that's a spurt of energy out into the world. So that Venus person really likes how that house person holds to themselves and how their energy, moves through life. So I just find it's a very complementing situation. I have seen where people have become quite obsessive, especially, when it gets very close to the AC. But, we all are here to learn lessons. We're all here with soul contracts and, people that we need to learn from, and learning to, love ourselves and, putting ourselves first. Like if we put someone on a pedestal, like the first house person or the ascendant person, then we become somebody's fan. We stop being somebody that the first house person would admire. So it's all just really life lessons here. So I think that's really important to know, especially as a Venus person, is to not put this the first house person or the ascendant person on a pedestal. Really just understand that they are your equal, and as soon as you put them up on that pedestal, you become a fan. You don't be, you're not that equal partner. So this is really important to understand for the Venus person. What else have I got to say about this? Yes, and very important not to look over incompatibility. So, this might be a very beautiful couple out in the world, and people might compliment this couple and just say that they're so suitable for each other. But it's very important to understand that it's not just a superficial level relationship, that it has depth and there's compatibility. So very, very important not to overlook incompatibility because somebody looks really great, or you like the way they hold themselves. They still have to be able to work with you and match with you. So this is very, very important. But I think that's it for me, guys. I just think this is a really great placement. It's fun, it's exciting, it stirs up your emotions and passions, whether it's even the first house or the Venus. I just think it's a really great complementary aspect to have amongst other aspects in Synastry. So have a good one, and I'll see you soon. Bye.